Assassin's Creed Mirage, a game that everyone has been insanely critical about, and rightfully so, considering the past few games, you being a Viking, etc. It's just not really feeling like Assassin's Creed, which is obviously a big problem. Like, I tried playing Valhalla and I just could not get into it. I just was like, I want to play Assassin's Creed, mate. I don't want to be a Viking. This is just it felt like a different game. Whereas you're probably wondering, does this game Mirage actually feel like an Assassin's Creed game? Does it feel like the older games, like the Ezio games? Well, to be honest, and just to give you the blatant facts, the game does actually feel more like the original games. And I am delighted to say that. Now, in some ways, it does feel a little bit different. Like, when it comes to combat, in ways, it feels a little bit more like the newer games, but it's a little bit dumbed down, so it feels like the older games at the same time. Like, when it comes to stealth, the game does feel like the older games. But when it comes to melee attacking and fighting and weapons, it feels a tiny bit like Valhalla, but nerfed. It is definitely a lot better and a lot more playable for the older players. But I guess for the newer players, this will keep them happy also. The story, honestly, I've heard a lot of people giving this story a lot of slack. But for some reason, I can't see that. From the beginning, I really, really thoroughly and honestly really enjoyed the story of this game. I don't know why everyone dislikes it. I can understand different opinions and different ways on it. I guess it is quite a short story. I did finish this in about 30-ish hours. Now I'm still doing side quests, etc. But to be honest, like, I can see myself replaying this in like 9 months' time, just because one, the graphics. Oh my god, the graphics, like, genuinely might be one of the prettiest games I've played in a long time. And like, it doesn't even look that much different from Valhalla when it comes to graphics, but I just think the setting just looks incredible. Like, I just love the whole setting. I love the time, everything about it. Like, if you're wondering if you should get it, well, it is a lot cheaper than most AAA games, because obviously the story is so short. So that is its only shortcoming, is the story being short. But the game isn't a full price $60 or £60 wherever you're from. It's like 50 or 40 depending where you are. So that's not a huge problem. Honestly, I definitely think it's worth it. If you didn't know, this game started off as a DLC, and it does not feel like that at all. If you were wondering, it genuinely feels like its own thing. I honestly was just disappointed in the fact of how short it was, because I wanted to keep playing. I wanted more. I was playing the game and I was like, no, this can't be it. Like, don't roll the credits now. I need more game. What's going on? I was a little bit disappointed there. I wish they would just give it the full budget, and hopefully if this game does do well enough, they can actually start developing more games like this that are longer, more story focused, more Assassin's Creed focused, and not playing as a fucking Viking like the previous game. And just one more thing, lads. I just wanted to talk about performance on a PC. I don't know if you guys played on PC, but I also own a gaming laptop, and I was playing that, and honestly, had it on max settings. So just when you're talking about performance, this game runs incredibly well. Like, I was getting upwards of like 100 FPS. It was insane. So if you're wondering, oh, will this run on my machine? If you have anything that's been built in the past 6 years, I'd say so. Like, this game, like, runs flawlessly well. Like, literally no hitching, no bugs. It is made very well, and it should be, considering how short the story is and the scope of the game, the size of the map. It's not a small map whatsoever, but I would be expecting, like, no bugs in a game that is this small. Like, it is Ubisoft. So is Ubisoft back? Tell me what you think. Do you think Ubisoft is back? Do you think they'll actually start making some good games for once again? Hopefully they'll actually see the fans actually coming back, and they'll be like, all right, time to actually, like, put some effort into our games again. I don't know if that's a bit me having high hopes, but fingers crossed it actually pays off and they actually realize quality over quantity, and they actually start creating better games than just throwing out shite after shite after shite, just trying to get as much money as possible. I was actually very surprised that they actually deducted the price. I guess they did do the same for Spider-Man Miles Morales, so I guess just a new thing that's coming around for games that are shorter. But hopefully this one will do well, and the next game will be a good 100 hours long or so, and the size of the map will be bigger, but you're still an assassin. Fingers crossed that is what we get, because I'm pretty sure that's what everyone wants. Like, I used to love playing Assassin's Creed. That was like the game I would come home. I'd probably play Minecraft with my mates back when I was in a couple 13, 14, 15. And then afterwards in the nighttime, I'd play Assassin's Creed. And I just loved it. Just not even like, back then I wouldn't even focus on the story. I'd just be jumping from rooftops, just assassinating guards, doing a mission here, a mission there. But it was just so much fun. Whereas the parkour in the previous games was very dumbed down. Whereas this game, honestly, I think the parkour is pretty good. It's not as good as Unity when it comes to it, but it is pretty damn close. Now, obviously, it would not be a review if I didn't give it a score out of 10. To be honest, I'm going to give this game quite a high score. I'm actually going to give this game an 8.7 out of 10. And one more thing, guys, if you did enjoy the video, leave a like, comment below, subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a great day.